Okay, there it is. Look at that box. Wow. Well, my concern with this box is this corner. Doesn't look like they dropped it or hit it at all. More on that later, I guess. Not a big deal, but I finally got that thing back from the UPS. Okay, so what the heck happened? Where did your videos go, dealer? Well, we had a busy week last week, and I was trying to get a couple topic videos out, of course. Busy around here. And it's Monday morning, kind of. So we did a vacation for 4 days, and I feel relaxed. And of course, today is going to be the, bless you, going to be the sweep up. It's like a Monday on a Tuesday. Good grief.
Easy. Yeah.
You all right?
Yep.
Gonna be the sweep up day, and on the sweep up day you gotta sweep it up. So 4 days off. Somebody requested no intro, but we're gonna have a slight upgrade to the intro today on The Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler. Welcome, fellow pickers and would-be adventurers. Dealer again with a lot of backward static here.
Yeah, I guess we're not done yet. I was gonna tell you what's going on.
Oh my gosh. When you have so many cooks in the kitchen and then you're gone and you're back, it's like everybody wants to cook with you. You don't even want to cook, you just want to do your thing. So, 4 days surgically entering the downtown of Chicago for a wedding, a 2-day wedding event, and then some other family visiting. Downtown Chicago. Don't go downtown Chicago at 5 o'clock on a Friday from the suburbs where your hotel is. If the Rolling Stones are in town and the Grateful Dead are at your hotel and the Cubs are playing, because you won't get down there. So we were an hour late. Oh well. I learned a few new driving tricks too. So we went away. We did the 3-day handling time on listings, and that works out pretty well for the most part. But a lot of people, I think, when they're on their phones or when they're in their busy lives, and I'm talking about your customers, they don't necessarily read that. And a lot of people are very optimistic on shipping these days, if you haven't noticed. They want their item in 1 day, 2-day, prime type situations, same day, ship it out, give me tracking, when's it coming? So I've got, out of the 50 plus 55 items here to ship, I've got a few people that are hot to trot and a few cancels that happened. But the bottom line is I was able to be out of the office 4 solid days, including a Friday and a Monday, and still keep things running and not get a lot of strikes against the account. So hopefully we make it out of that all alive. So back to this a little bit. We're just giving you the tour of Monday. Wheeler's tells me that he detailed his van this weekend.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Pretty good.
So you're going to be a detailer now.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Your wash or whatever.
Those guys work hard.
Yep.
Okay.
If I had the right tools, it would have been a little bit easier. You can tell there's a difference.
The right tools. So this is an Olympia pool light that I was so excited about, and I shipped it to a guy who's a middleman, distributor of beer light type stuff. And I had to use a double box, and a double box means you cut a box and put 2 together. And there's an inner box in there, which is the new old stock box for the beer light. There's this foam on all the bottom so that it absorbs shock, even though this kind of electronics foam, even though the thing is, this big box is only like, I don't know, 10 or 12 pounds. It's not very heavy. I wrote on there, you know, please don't drop, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Of course.
What do they do? They set the rabid pack of weasels loose on it.
Well,
Something.
somebody stacked it, dropped it, whatever on this corner And these were new boxes, even though it's two boxes together with some tape that makes it look a little ugly, which probably threw the claims people off. Although I've heard, and I'm not going to get all over this, but I've heard that they deny most or all claims the first time through. So I'm very tempted to go back through. So it just coincides that this corner broke off the corner of the pool light on this corner inside. So the hit and the damage here, pressing it in, even though there's space in there, broke off the corner. The claim says they don't believe, I don't have it in front of me, but something about they don't believe they caused the damage, which that's my question. Who do you think caused the damage? Are you saying that I sent a broken item? Or are you saying the guy who wants to flip it on the other end for a profit broke it off just so he could sit on his butt and his money and then wait for you to come get it and return it to me? I don't think so. You broke it, you dopes. All right. This is a haul, which maybe we'll show later on this video. 2 stops. We have people all over the place that keep cameras for us, so we finally picked up a box, and a tinfoil box with some cameras in it. I don't know what's in there. And also another stop that we really like to go to. I'm not even going to talk about it because it's just awesome. But we got a bunch of models and stuff. I'll probably show those. We are the model retailer, reseller now for sure. We got some new cool models. We'll show that. So we drug that back. And then I can't get close because I don't want to show personal information. But I would say on the chute here, which is 2, 4, 6, 8 tables. These 8 tables above the board here, and we're missing a couple items. We're going to have to locate those. 90+% of the surface area of the top of this table is covered with the orders. There's a few things on here, like under the Cook's beer sign there, that unit under there for radio, what do you call it? Ham radio. That is not sold. That's not even listed. And those little blue totes there and this other little piece here, those are not orders. But everything else on this table, including that AMF bowling bag, the other Olympia beer light, some more models, General Hospital game, an $80 poster, a whole bunch of camera stuff. What else we got? Some Nike basketball stuff and some trailer lights and some Harley lights and some magazines. Oh my gosh. And camera stuff, lenses, lens hoods, cameras. I got a busy morning, so I better get going on this. Okay, they all fit. So that's 53, I believe, or 55. I think it's 53, and then there's 2 UPS that are not here. Let's get it going. Whew. That's a lot of packing. I'm not used to packing that much. I try to get everything out every day. When you can't get it out every day, then the next time you go is like a Monday. I got my super help along today. Hey Lizzie.
Hi.
How was Chicago trip?
Good.
You got to dress up for a wedding, huh? Was that fun?
Yeah.
What do you think of Chicago traffic?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah. Pretty busy down there, isn't it?
Yeah, I like all the lights.
Yeah, we got to see the theater district or whatever, the downtown Chicago with all the lights and all that kind of stuff. We drove around there. And the train, the L train. Pretty cool down there.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to get these things into the post office. Okay, so over the weekend we picked up some cameras and some models and some things here. I'll just show you briefly. Good, bad. No, not really bad. Good, and some better. I don't know if there's anything that's great here. We'll get Wheeler out here to look at these cameras. These are pretty cool. Paid 20 each for MGB and another MGB Euro Club models. I don't know who makes these, but they're foreign made cool cars. They made them in the US version. Paid 20 each. These should go for 50. They're sealed in shrink. I don't know how old they are, but pretty nice models. Something like that's a quality model. This one's really good. We've got to take it out of there and see how the quality of the build is. Somebody started on a few pieces. These go for over $100 new, maybe closer to 150 or 200 new. And if it's all in there, that's pretty good. I think I paid 30 bucks. Got a bunch of plain models, many of them in shrink, most of them new. We did a little sampling on these. We're not going to get rich, but hopefully there'll be a few good ones in here. We only looked up 4 or 5. I paid $6 each on these. These will average probably between 10 and 20 each, with hopefully a few that are $30, $40, but we'll see. It's good money making, and they sell pretty quickly. We've had good luck with those. We got a lunar lander model. Haven't had a chance really to look that up. Picked up a game in shrink for 3 bucks, and another wooden ship model that I haven't had much chance. A few belt buckles. Something tells me that we've had that one before, and I can't remember what that exactly is, but I don't know. I paid $4 for that, and most of these, like the smaller plain one, what did I pay for that? Probably $3, $4, and some of these are $1. I did get a Pabst Blue Ribbon lighter. That's kind of neat. And my favorite stuff, some of my favorite things are tin toys. Here we've got a Volkswagen Bug that's painted up as a taxi. I don't know, it's got a sticker. I think somebody did that. No, somebody did that. Anyway, it's got a weird paint job. And then these two are VWs as well. 1500 models. This one's in better shape. And I think I paid $150 for all 5 of these. So probably a doubler, maybe a little more. But I just really like those things. This one's an unknown. It's a Valiant. Kind of a neat car. Again, made in Japan, the real deal. You know, these all came out in the 60s and 70s, and buses are pretty good. This is a Greyhound Cruiser in about medium condition. We'll see what that goes for. People collect the tin toy buses and then the camera stuff. Let's get Wheeler out here to look at this stuff. Wheeler, I have a job for you. Doing some cube solves. Alright, so Wheeler had a chance to look it over. What do you have here?
This stuff I picked up at the thrift store while you're gone.
Oh yeah.
Little Seiko quartz metronome, really clicky, fancy,
so what do you
analog.
use that for?
Instruments.
Music?
Yeah.
Tuning or timing your instruments?
Yep, it's got a battery in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all the different things. Clicks.
Okay.
And Olympus lens, $8. Should be pretty decent.
Okay.
And then Pentax K1000. So those are all super solid. Got some accessories along with it. Cleaned it up already, and that's about ready to be listed. So
that should be a good one.
Should be really good. $30 on that.
And then so I bought Sight NC, not really knowing the best whatever. I bought 3 or 4 cameras, and they're probably going to be good solid doubler.
670 I definitely want to look up. That's a cool one.
Doublers are a little bit more, yeah.
Oddball trim.
SX70 in here. And then we've got a lot that we bought for $55, and you said what? What are the high point pieces most likely?
Let's see. So what all came in that lot there? So
just pretty much.
What's that? Well, definitely this lens on the front there, this lens
that's
here.
right.
So those 2 lenses there are both really decent, kind of for the same system or something.
So those lenses could be 60 to 150 or something each. Yeah.
Yep. And that lens there is a wild card. They range anywhere from 60 to, I mean, so it'll go way up. So you just don't know unless you look up the number on it.
What is that, a TV?
Yeah, Canon TV lens. It depends if people can use it or not. If it's still in use, those are the ones that go for big money. And you just really can't tell until you look them up.
Or video. It's a video lens.
Yeah, it is. For like TV.
Okay, so it'd be like a low.
Originally super high, or super expensive originally.
Yeah, and then we just some other basic pieces that are reasonable. Bread and butter. Well, this is a Super ME, so those.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same as the K1000.
Those are all good. So that was a pretty good lot.
Yep.
I wouldn't call it bread and butter. It's one step up.
No, this stuff you picked up here is really good. This stuff, it's pretty good for what you paid. I mean, it's a solid doubler plus.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
That's about it.
And then Kate picked up a couple pairs of jeans and something else. So we're experimenting.
I picked up the jeans, but...
Oh, Kate, you didn't pick up the jeans? You just listed them.
Yeah.
You picked up the jeans.
I'm the clothes meister now.
Well, we're all getting to experiment with some things that we wouldn't normally list because we're just letting Kate learn and have
Thrift store in town has crazy cheap prices. Like all their clothes are $1. I mean, what can you do? You got to pick out a few pieces, and they have pretty good sell through there or turn around or whatever.
I don't know if we'll get into clothing.
No, I don't know.
I buy clothes to wear.
Yeah.
To resell.
Yes, we buy clothes to wear. Okay, I think that's it.
Yep.
I'm gonna end the shoe because I got to put all this stuff away, and today was kind of a recovery, back in the office day. Everybody else is gun-ho, so when they're gun-ho, I gotta get gun-ho in a hurry. Pick while list often. We'll be back with some topics this week once I get grounded. I know I've been promising a couple, and they should be all right. Thanks for watching. Dealer out.
Hey, Wheeler.
Dealer Production.